Now, this is the last video about binary search tree. In this video, we will create a function about validation of binary search tree, whether something is a valid binary search tree or not. What we do, we give the function a root, and the function checks the root and the subtrees to see if it's a valid binary search tree or not. By valid, it means if the left is always smaller than the parent and the right is always greater, or if the right side is always greater than the left side. So what we do is we say the function is called isValidBST, takes a root. Now this function returns another function which says isValidSubtree, which takes a node, a min and a max. Before we forget, this function returns isValidSubtree, which takes the root. At first, both of these min and max are null, but once it reached this function, it says it checks if there is no longer any node, then return true. So this prevents an infinite loop, because this is a recursion. We have that problem. So first we check, we say if min was not null and node.value was smaller or equal to min, or if max was not null and node.value was greater or equal to max. In these two cases, let's something is wrong here. Yeah, we don't need this. Okay. So in those two cases, we return false, because if we understand min and max are the value of the parent, then anytime the node.value was smaller than the parent or greater than the parent in case of left, or smaller than the parent in case of right, we return false. Otherwise, we return isValidSubtree. We give it node.left, min node.value, and sorry, we have to call it again, node.right, node.value, and max. Now this should work because we give it left and right. We say anytime the left was greater than the parent or the right was smaller than the parent, then return false. Otherwise, just give it left and right and see if it's true or not. We created a tree last lecture and we try it. Let's try const result equals isValidBST. So this BST comes from here, and console log result. It should be true, but yes, but we can also test it for a wrong value. Let's say we have root, which is 10, we have a, which is 8, but we give the a to the right of the root. So if we do const result1 equals isValidBST and give it root, console.log result1, and it should be false. Yes. So this is all about binary search tree. Thank you very much.